It has been around for thousands of years. People on the street asking other people for money. The term panhandling was coined in the 1800s. But now in 2015, city leaders and law enforcement are searching for lawful ways to manage a dramatic rise and aggressive tone in panhandling.
Officials believe the spike goes hand in hand with the heroin epidemic. WMUR's Amy Cavino hit the streets for a closer look.
This is Norm. He says he comes to this South Willow Street shopping center a couple of times a week.
I have a son at home and I'm on Social Security, and some of my bills got backed up because my Social Security got messed up. So basically I'm out here just trying to get caught up.
We watched him make $43 in less than 10 minutes. Mike gave him 28 bucks and a granola bar.
He's in need, and she got a little bit extra. I said, "How you doing?" And he said, "I'm cold."
It's often called flying a sign. They do it here on Beach Street in Manchester, in front of the mall in Nashua, and the signs often refer to a child. Aaron says his son has chronic kidney disease.
Can I ask what's the most you've made in a day?
Probably like 40 maybe.
In 2014, Manchester police logged over 400 complaints about aggressive panhandlers in the city. Jamie Smith was arrested in December, accused of striking the windshield of a car when the driver refused to give him money. And police say a known panhandler from Derry caused an accident when she stepped into the street trying to take money from a vehicle. Manchester and Nashua are working to pass ordinances similar to Concord, which bans motorists from passing anything out of their car to a person holding a sign. The fine is $500 to the sign holder. It's a law that applies to everyone, including firefighter boot drives and church fundraisers, and never mentions the term panhandling. Here's why.
You're in a public place, you have a right to solicit peacefully, period.
The ACLU took on the town of Hudson in federal court last year and won a $37,000 award for a panhandler who Bissonnette says was targeted by police over 3 years. The legal victory, a warning shot to other New Hampshire cities and towns seeking to pass ordinances that restrict panhandling.
The appropriate response to speech you don't like, in this case I think it's to not give money, but it's to engage in counter speech.
Reality is a lot of these people are feeding addictions, whether it's drug or alcohol fueled.
Manchester police say there's a direct correlation between the heroin epidemic and the spike in panhandlers. And their message for those who give is don't. 2 undercovers recently arrested a panhandler on the verge of shooting up.
They happen to see an individual collect an abundance of money. From there, he proceeded to go to the bank. From the bank, he went to what is believed to be a known drug house. From there, he went to a vacant garage and was about to boot and shoot some heroin, which they prevented.
Norm says he never does drugs and would take a drug test anytime. Aaron Sherman declined to show us his arms, but says he doesn't do heroin either. But this homeless man peels off 3 layers of clothing to prove he's not a heroin addict and not getting rich.
$1.
Police say not giving is the most effective lawful solution to a growing problem. The advice is a tough sell for some.
I figure that's the less of all evils. If they're going to go out and rob a place, it would be better not to rob a place, and then somebody give them a couple bucks, because they're going to do it anyway.
The city of Rochester is also struggling to rein in aggressive panhandling. The ACLU challenged an ordinance Rochester passed that banned solicitation within 50 feet of an ATM, bus stop, bank entrance, or any business while it was operating. Rochester repealed the ordinance last year after the ACLU argued it was overbroad. Amy Cavino, WMUR News 9.